What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. To focus in on something that happened today in Boston Bruins world. Cam Neely went on Felger and Mazz, just one of the drive time radio shows in Boston, the most popular, by the way. And kind of talked about the state of the team in the wake of the Claude Julien firing. And I gotta admit, as lazy as Felger can be at times, he really got in Neely's face, and it was kind of refreshing to see. I don't think any questions were unfair, and I think it pointed out the hypocrisy of the this front office in terms of where the team is. You can't talk about being in a youth movement and then give David Backes a 5-year contract. You can't. It doesn't make sense. That was refreshing. But my biggest takeaway is how much Neely and to even larger degree Don Sweeney dodged the media. I'm not saying the Boston media is great, in fact, quite the opposite. But Sweeney was essentially hiding behind Neely with this, interview on Felger and Mazz, and Sweeney at some point could be held accountable. Got to answer to the writers and the broadcasters and the fans. Through speaking like that, and it's just it was cringeworthy to watch. And again, I thought Felger and Mazz both did a real good job, which are things you won't hear me say a whole lot of, but again, I just wish there's more transparency in this organization. Like they don't have a plan for what they're doing. It's apparent to anyone that's watched them, over the last few years. You look at, the deterioration of the team in the last 3 years from being the President's Trophy winning squad to, a team that's not willing to embrace its rebuilding, but would rather, kind of be middle of the line. It's not exactly conducive to having a fun hockey team, and that's what you need to know. Going a step further, again, I just think it's time that Sweeney does some answering. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it's the equivalent of my future children asking me where I met their mother. It'll probably be a little thing called Tinder, or Hong Kong bathroom at 1:30 in the morning on a Tuesday after a couple rounds of karaoke. That's just not a question I want to answer, but it's the reality of the situation. You do your sowing, you got to do your reaping, and nowhere is that more apparent than the Boston Bruins front office right now. So we'll see what happens. But again, just very disappointed in the direction of the team, and I'm even more so disappointed in what Sweeney's doing in terms of hiding behind the team president. As a GM, you've got to go in there and take accountability for yourself and your actions over the last few years, and it just isn't happening. But anyway, that's all I got. This episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes of the season and beyond. Later, guys.